Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. Everyone gets settled. All 2 of you. Possibly all none of you. If I'm crazy, there could be 10 to 15 of you. It's in the middle of Friday. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm taking the day off because it's my birthday. And we're setting up the stream and trying to pop the chat out, but of course my internet sucks monkey farts and is not playing nice with me right now, so that's cool. What is up, Z? Let's pop the chat out. If it'll pop out, come on thing. Why does everything suck? Pop out chat. Now, I can close that shit, and I can close that shit, and I can leave that open. And I can say, bye-bye! Hi, everybody! What's going on? It's your homeboy Cat Retro, and it's my birthday, and I'm gonna play some pinball. So, what we're playing right now is the Stern Meteor. We picked this up in Texas on the way back from California a couple weeks ago, and we've gone through it and cleaned it up and done a little bit of work to stuff here and there. We got some more to do, a couple more things we need to get done. There's a couple lights I think I need to fix and make sure they work, and go ahead and clean up a little bit more. We're going to clean the drop targets and stuff because we've sold it, and it's going to be going up to a guy in Virginia. And this stream is not only my birthday stream, but a stream for him so he could see the game in action since he bought it. Here we go. So we're going to play a game. We've got it loaded up and making its noises, doing its wacky things that it does. And the soundtrack in this game is incredibly weird. It does whatever it wants, kind of, and it just changes tones, and it gets more frantic, and it's wacky. There's definitely a light bulb out in this number 3 target, and I'm not exactly sure what's causing that. We're going to get in there and look at the wiring later on, but I just want to show you the game working. Something happened with the LED that I put in there. I don't know if the LED went bad, or maybe we got some bad soldering job on the actual plug, but it doesn't matter. All right, we got ball 1 out. It's a 5-ball game. And there is a strategy. This is a very fast-playing game for an early solid state. And the strategy is to knock down all but one Meteor target up there that says Meteor. And then knock down your other targets on the playfield here. The 1s, the 3s, and the 2s. Don't be afraid to nudge. And there's also a save post. The ball just went off of it. The core deck kicker. Let's get one more of those guys down. There's 2s. There we go. Alright, so now we got where we want to be. Now let's hit that spinner. Oh. The angle of these flippers is just right where the ball will kind of, you can kind of catch, you can kind of stop, you can do a little trailing. There's the shot! And we took out the Meteor target at the same time. Ooh, oh! We've got the 1s and the 3s are maxed out. The 2 is the hardest ones to get. Got it. Everything is maxed. Come on. That spinner ripper is awesome. All right, so those rollover targets need some adjustment at the top. They don't seem to be perfectly rolling it. Well, that one did. out. We do have the glass off because we've been cleaning it and going through things, and it's always more fun to play with the glass off anyway. You gotta dodge incoming balls to the face, which is some of you YouTubers' full-time jobs, it seems like. Schaefer Man's in the house. I forgot to read chat for a second. I'm just talking out loud and kicking this game's ass right now. So the sad thing about the game is the rollover score. You can roll it over, but it will not recognize it. The only score that will stay showing is 999,999. Big spinner ripper. There's that one again. We haven't got an extra ball yet. I find that hard to believe. The special is lit. There's a special knocker. Another one. I play with my one leg up, like I'm gonna kick somebody. You can't see what I'm doing, but my knee is almost up to my chest. My right leg, I pull it up and kind of kick with it as I'm playing. Woo, doggies! Middle post save, another special. Oh! That was a huge ball one. 500,000 gets us a replay, so that was another replay. It's a big ball one, boys and girls. Retro Rican, what's up? Hey, Captain, your mic volume needs to be a tad higher. I hear more of the pinball than your commentary, just letting you know. Well, that's nothing new. My mic volume's always terrible. Let's see which mic it's even trying to use. Oh, of course. It's not using the right mic at all. Hey, is that better? Did that fix the microphone issue? Let's turn it up. The speaker is down here below it. The mic is right here above my face to the left. Let's see if that is. Okay, so that was a ball kicking, ass kicking first ball, and we still didn't hit an extra ball. I can't remember exactly where it's at on the game, but I know you can get a shoot again. You can light that up. I can't remember. Wow, lights shoot again. Whoa! Ball out real quick. See it. Ball one was amazing. Ball two kicks you in the teeth. That's pinball, dog. You get all cocky. Like your shit don't stink. And then ball three kicks you in the ass. Alright, game. I see what you're trying to do here. Yeah, those rollover targets gotta get adjusted at the top. I am bleeding for some reason. That's not good. Apparently I have cut myself somewhere and I just noticed my arm is bleeding. I'll be right back. Happy birthday to my bloody arm. I actually do know what happened. The other day when I was moving this gold ball machine that you can't see, but it's sitting back over here, it kind of pinched my arm against the wall and the door, and that cut me that day, and then I was scabbed over, and I was just standing here talking to you guys, and I think I just picked the scab without even like realizing I was picking the scab, and that's not good. You don't want to do that. Don't be picking scabs. Come on, ball, get up there. Give it 10 points, bitch. Woo! Woo! No! Oh my God! What a nudge town save without setting off the tilt. Don't you do it? It did it. That was ball 5. So ball 1 was incredible. Ball 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 sucked my butt. I don't think that's my best score. My high score that's up here, I think, is 800,000 something. 952, 240. And it's showing me when it flashes that score, by the way. The third scoreboard's got some flickering going on. It's kind of digit off in the middle. Let's see what we can do about fixing that, too, before we get it to the guy. The playfield looks amazing on this Meteor. That's part of the Pinball Repair Mystery Cuts. Yeah, this playfield is really, really, really nice. If you watch the channel, which I'm sure you do, and I know Tilting T you obviously do, and Z, you've been around for a while. The other one that I had some rough area here in the missiles, but this is dead balls flat. There's a little bit of an indentation around this insert here, but everything else is super nice. It didn't get played much, I don't think. The cabinet is very, very nice. There's like 1 or 2 scratches on it, but really nice shape. The back glass, I can kind of try and show you some of it here. There's a very few minute amount of scratching in it as well. Anywhere which you really can't see because of the way this camera is, but there are some, man, there goes my light. There are some scratches in it and some missing paint. God, every time I touch something in here, I just knock the shit over. I'm just a shit knocker over. I just knock shit over. I broke it. I killed it, Gilbert. It's a good thing you can't really break these LED lights too good. They're easy to keep alive. Alright, you stupid light. How about you stay where I put you? You dick. Mic echo? That's great. How about now? Did that fix it? Every time I try and do anything, stuff falls apart. Alright, back to the game. Let's go ahead and play I'm going to play a 3-player. Alright, so there's something wrong with player 3's scoreboard, which we'll get in there and fix it. It's no big deal. Alright, I can fix these easily. Something's going on. Probably the IC chip's got an issue, but look, it's showing an extra 0 over there. And it was earlier, it was showing an 8 as that. Alright, camera. Go where I put you. Showing an 8 in the middle where there should have been a 0. But just to make sure it's counting scores right for everybody. Now, alright, that's the other thing. I just said we're gonna fix these. Let's fix these real quick. We got 3 rollovers back here that aren't wanting to roll over so good. That one works. That one works. And apparently we just knocked the star out of the center one. It was stuck or loose or rolling around doing something silly. Now we gotta come around to the side over here and reach back in this bitch and grab it and hold the playfield up still. This is not fun. There we go. You guys know when you watch Cat and Retro stream that it's basically going to be a mid-repair stream kind of situation. We're always fixing stuff and working on it and making sure it's right before it goes out to a customer. who expects it to come to them in working condition. And I expect to sell things to people in working condition. And as exactly as it was stated in the sale. Because that's what I do. Alright, so we got a star rollover post that popped out. This little star insert. There we go. The third one's still a little needing some help. Woo. We're getting an extra score here because of that. Alright, it's working. Clean the ball off real quick. Bring the chat back up. There we go. Hey, I appreciate it, Silky T. Have a great day, man. There goes the ball. So player one's ball is over. Get some rollovers up there. I love that center post. The Steve Kirk center post. That's a Kirk post. A Captain Kirk post. That right slingshot needs a little adjustment. It's kicking a couple extra times. I want to get up there in those rollovers and make them roll over. Ooh! That's what I'm talking about, baby! We caught the light. We still caught the ball. We're still playing. We got one hand. This is incredible. This is incredible pinball. You are watching incredible pinball. Put it back over here. Stop stepping on it. Middle post. So you really can't cradle in this game. I mean, you can like if you slow it down enough, you can. You can cradle. All right, let's put this back. This thing needs to stop falling over. How about that, bro? All right. Enjoy that high-pitched screaming. That was a good catch. This game was built for tournament play. It's one of the first games ever actually designed with like tournament play for good players in mind. And like it has an even flow and an even scoring system, and you just kind of, it's real simple to know what you're trying to do and hit the drops, knock the drops down, collect your drops, collect your spinners, collect your specials before you take them away from that spinner, because that's what I just did, that lighten the meteor up. Alright, we got a number 1 out down here on the light board. Gonna give me a wow if we can get those 3s down. Got it! That wow gave me the shoot again. So we lit the shoot again. There was a wow light lit over here on the 3 stack. This white light was lit on that middle target, and it counted as a wow shot. There's another, possibly another wow shot. That might have just been a regular special. It knocked. You guys, I'm pretty good. Now there's what you want. Leave 1 letter up there. That rollover missed. That all of them missed. third knock. Player 2 ball again. Alright, so it was only one extra ball, and that went immediately out. No bonus. Got some nice sound effects, but no bonus. Player 3 steps to the dish, and his scoreboard has got issues. Ball out. Yep, something's wrong with player 3 score. I'll have to go in there and figure out what's happening. I've got about 15 extra scoreboards in case I need to replace them real quick. But I can probably fix whatever's going on with that one. Because it's basically working. It's showing a wrong digit, which tells me maybe got an IC chip issue or transistor issue. Whoosh! Don't hit it down. Get some spinner out of that. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Player 4. Player 1 again. Game can be ruthless. You've got to be nudging. Didn't nudge at all. Balls. Yeah, those rollovers are still not rolling over. Maybe they don't on the last one. There might be a rule as to what they can actually do, when they can do it, but I doubt it. That should have rolled over one. Okay. Oh, they're all working. It's just got to roll them all. Roll on them right. The amount of drop targets in this game is just so much fun. Like, that's one of the best layouts ever for like just pleasurable aiming at things. Like, try and get it, try and get it, try and get it. It's almost where you don't need those rollovers. Like, you'd rather just get them all with your shot because you can. Uh-oh, that was a nice return bouncy back. That was awesome. Middle post bounce that took out a target, and then an immediate rejection from that post. This game's really fun. You know, it's very simple. It's nice that the upper flipper actually has something to do in a game other than hit a ramp or make an orbit. You know? It's always fun to bash targets. Somebody's calling. I don't know who that number is. Leave a message. I want one of those rollover targets to have a rollover target action happen. Just for my own peace of mind. It's a good shot. We need to adjust him even more. I want him to be, you know, that ball just definitely rolled over one of them and did nothing. But again, it might just have to be a contact thing that just might need to be cleaned. They seem to, when I push them with my finger, they were doing just fine, so it's just a contact thing. It's just a gapping thing. Hi, Schmoopy. What are you doing? Me playing that game. Me playing these games. I wanted to have the mouse and around that I picked up ready to play by today and play it on my birthday. Actually, I wanted to play it the day I picked it up because I figured I could get it working, but it's got a lot of issues. It's got interconnect board issues and driver board issues, and, well, not driver board, but the NPU's got some battery damage on it going down to the driver area. Goodness gracious, ball, you're going crazy fast. Ooh, but I didn't get a chance to get it all fixed. I'm gonna move the camera up. Look at there. Now you can see my head when I'm talking to people. I'm still at work. I know that you're at work. But what are you doing watching me at work? You're supposed to be working. You must be the best employee ever. You've come back from vacation and just given up. You're like, I don't want to ever be here no more. Whatever I just did was brutal up there. It took the computer a second to catch up with how amazing I did. Gotta shoot again. Alright, so we caught a wow light at the top. There we go. I heard that one roll over and actually score points. Yeah, I think maybe with the last one, maybe it takes those lights out and doesn't make them count as target rollovers. Might have lost a strand of lights just now too. Hold on. Nope, that's going back now. Dude, this game, it's just Target Festival. And it's like, there are a couple rebound shots, but mostly it's hit your shot, hit your shot, hit your shot, hit your shot, collect your shot, walk away, happy, collect your points. Watch, look up at the scoreboard for a second, fall, don't watch the ball, and the ball goes down. Those are big facts. A lot of bone and an extra ball. Now those lights are back up top again. Don't go up top. Just collect them. Oh. We got some adjustments to make after, especially with the new. There's brand new drop targets at the top. Everything but the M is brand new, and sometimes they want to maybe not stay up all the way. I might need to adjust some spring action on them. Poor player 4, he just came back and put a fucking butt kicking on player 2, who was beating up everybody for a second there. No, player 1 going home unhappy. Have you hit your goal score yet? I've only been playing, this is like the 3rd game I played, but there really is no goal score per se. That time the rollovers worked because that just knocked it down and reset one. This one you can't roll over, you know, you can only go up to 999,999. And right now my best score is 952 something. And so I would love to get it to be stuck dead on balls at 999.99, but I don't think that's possible. Especially because you can't get ones, you'll never get a 9 or anything over there. It's always going to be a 0. Old games had 1 points. And we got to do something about player 3's scoreboard. He's got issues. So this is what we're doing. We're going through and testing everything. And why did he get points for those already being down? They should have already been down, and he shouldn't have got points for them. Little things, little niggling, little issues. Some probably switch adjustments mainly, and or spring adjustments in these drop targets, which are again new and in great condition. They look so good up there. That M, I probably should have went ahead and got another one just for the M, or gone ahead and done them all. They all work, you know what I mean? I don't want to mess with it until it breaks. I have something I like to leave it as original as possible. Alright, we are scoring points with the right flipper now. So we got issues going on here. Some switch is stuck somewhere. We got something. Might have been, okay, I think I know what it was. It was the spinner target was stuck at the halfway point, and every vibration from the kick of the flipper was giving it points, and now when it rolled back down and stayed in its right spot, it stopped doing that. There's 830. We might get over the 950 mark. I don't know. That's 100,000 in a bonus. I don't think we got that much. We might get up to 900. Barely got it even. We did not get there. Ball 5, player 1. Hitting that 1 up there is probably the hardest shot in the game, like to do it when you want to. The 2s and the top left, that one, dead bumper, the dead bumper one. You can only aim for it really off that top flipper, and you gotta wait for it to be a dead tip of it. Player 1's not having a bad time on ball 5. He's ready to come back. I didn't get a notification for this, so happy birthday from YouTube. Well, that makes sense. I got over 1 million on that one before vacation. I know you did, boo. But it doesn't save the score, so who knows what you got. And did you beat me? I don't think so. You may have beaten me once. She's pretty good at pinball, you guys. The sounds in this game are great. It's the weirdest soundtrack ever. I don't know how it's supposed to make me think of missile defense from Meteors, but it's very cool. And it's also a movie license. It's based on a 1979 movie. See there, the spinner is stuck in the halfway spot again. He keeps getting stucky. So it's a very early movie license game. And again, a very early one, and also maybe possibly the progenitor of the rule, but really the very first movie licensed pinball machine was Close Encounters of the Third Kind by Gottlieb, because they were bought by Paramount Pictures in the 70s, and they just said, well, you know, why not make this and that, and we got to, you know, we license and we own it. So they did, and it holds up to the reverse rule again. Like the rule in video games is if you have a good movie, you're gonna have a shitty video game, and if you have a shitty movie, the game is probably pretty good. That rule is kind of reversed in pinball. The worse the movie, the better the pinball machine. The better the movie, the more okay the pinball machine. Like those are always going to be fun. I mean, anything based on anything in the last 20 years is a pretty awesome machine. But before that, say 70s, 80s, and 90s, like Congo, terrible movie, awesome pinball machine. The Shadow, terrible movie, awesome pinball machine. Johnny Mnemonic, terrible movie, pretty great pinball machine. Tweeted the link with appropriate hashtags. I don't tweet anything. That's my other problem, Murr. I need a social media team. I need to enlist Bug to be my social media champion. Get me in with all the cool kids. Put some Purvis on my radio and make everybody listen. Woo, doggy. Ball out. Player 2 was winning the game for the whole game up until ball 4. And then player 4 came through and kicked him in the butt. Player 3 has got a long way to go. You can't see the scoreboards, but oh, there's the ball out. Player 1 is at 675, 180. Player 2 is at 676, 160, which is impressive. Player 3 is at 288, 410. And player 4 is sitting pretty at 912, 960. But I want to break 1 million. That'd be fun. Roll the machine over. Let's make it happen, Captain. We almost pulled the light down again. Uh-oh. We're getting there. Hold on. I'm going to do something. I'm catching the ball. I'm putting it in the shooter lane. And I'm going to move the camera down so you can watch me break 1 million points. I don't know if you can see it. No. Where are we looking? I can't see the camera. Hold on. Wonk. There we go. 998, 620. And we rolled it. Hooray for rolling it. We got another wow light. We've got another extra ball. We are putting a certain hurt on the Meteor machine. Ball out. But the rollover into 1,130 something thousand and an extra ball. 1,134,920. And now for the ultimate butt kicking. Scheiße. Scheiße, mein Kampf. I just yell German things out loud when I get mad. All right, guys. That's all we were really going to do today was play a little bit of pinball and show you guys what's up and say happy birthday to myself, happy birthday to me. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and I appreciate your comments and fun, and come see the channel more often. And I promise, I promise I'll be making more content. I've just been busy. If you could see the garage right now, you'd believe me. There's nonsense left and right. There's a Spring Break pinball machine on the roster. There's a Raven pinball machine on the roster. The Xenon has been sold. It's going to Texas with us at the end of next week when we go to Retropalooza, Houston. It's going to be so much fun. This is going up to Virginia. There's a gold ball that just came in for $250 that we're going to bang out and get that thing up and running and find somebody who wants it. We got piles of shit on the other side of the garage. There's stuff all in the storage locker. I'm just up to my knees and stuff, and I keep buying more stuff. There's a mousing around pinball machine inside the house that I really can't wait to get going. I got it at a really great deal, basically like $750 for it, and it needs a lot of work, but it's going to be fun to play, and I'm going to hang out on that one for a little while. It's a pretty fun game. And then, we'll flip it and turn it into something else and get to play more games, because that's what the point of all this is. Play as much pinball as I possibly can until I die. That's kind of the goal. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz down below. Have a great